Here tracking our roads and rails. And Storm Team 4's LaRosa is here with today's forecast. I was a little eager on the sunrise.
I like it, but I was ready for the do-do-do-do-do.
Right, right.
Here comes the sun. But you are absolutely correct.
Okay.
We are going to get some of it, but we do have a little bit of a mess to get through first. Let me show you. What's not really showing up is that little bit of drizzle and the icy glaze from some of the fog and the low cloudiness. So the radar's pretty quiet, but where we have temperatures close to below freezing, that's where we're concerned about some of that slickiness. So we've got White Plains at 36, 32 in Sussex and Poughkeepsie, 39 in Merrick, 37 in the city. And I know slickiness is not a word. So let's show you reduced visibility right now. The view via Earth Cam, not much to see because of that low cloudiness and some fog. That lingers through the morning hours, and then we start to see that sun try and break through. But before too long, the clouds are back, but not before. We get close to 50 degrees. That's as early as lunchtime into the afternoon, mid-40s for this evening. And yes, we get another round of some of that wet weather to come by overnight tonight. I'll talk more about that in just a second. But first, let's get you out the door. Anything else to watch out for, Adele?
Yeah, a few things, actually. 22 eastbound, we've got this accident. It's been out there pretty much all morning. All lanes remain shut down. New Providence Road out to Mountain Avenue. Also, we've got this disabled car on the BQE westbound right by exit 30. That's Flushing Avenue. You've got one lane blocked, and you can see causing some minor delays as you make your way through the area. Here's another look onto the Brooklyn Bridge here. Again, as Maria said, it is low visibility out there, so you can expect to see speed restrictions in place at your bridges. And of course, just be really careful out there if you are going to be driving around. Michael, back to you.
Adele, thank you so much. Checking with Storm Team 4's LaRosa. We can see you through the fog, Maria.
Yes, it's all out there, though. A lot of low cloudiness, and you can see that with the satellite picture. A few areas of light rain. We have that in Suffolk County, but drizzle too. 37 in the city, but where we're close to below freezing. Heads up, watch for the slick spots along with that fog. May get a little bit of a glaze out there. Otherwise, we're looking ahead to some sun breaking through, and look at the temperatures getting back into the upper 40s, near 50 degrees. The clouds return, though, and so does the rainfall and even the possibility of some snow. That's tonight. I'll look ahead to several rainy days, though, in that 10-day forecast.
Maria, thank you so much. Ahead now, a meltdown at 36,000 feet. Both people maskless. What caused a woman to slap a man mid-flight? Then plans are in to ring 2022. The ball has arrived in Times Square. It's getting a facelift. We're going to show you what's new.
And 22 eastbound still shut down. New Providence Road out to Mountain Avenue because of that early morning crash. If you are heading on to the Prospect Expressway westbound side, right by exit 2, 4th Avenue, still seeing some lane closures here because of an earlier.
The different textures of the snow to kind of get piled on, and sometimes those layers give way, and that is definitely a cause for concern. And there is so much snow. The forecast is bonkers across the west, where we definitely need another couple of color contours. This is what's still ahead, 2 feet plus across much of the west, where that's where all of the storm tracks really have been. And I'll take you to the north too. We've got Canada all covered in snow, and I bring up this because it is incredibly cold in Canada right now. This is also something we've been lacking here in December, tapping into some of this cold air. Look at Edmonton, 40 below zero. That's the air temperature. For us, it's been more about the warmth. We're not quite 70 like Baton Rouge, but we're getting in on some of that relatively warmer air, and we're going to start feeling that today. But in the meantime, it is certainly chilly. It is damp, a lot of gray skies out there, and some drizzle. 37 at Central Park. Just be aware, too, north and west, where temperatures are close to or below freezing. We still have a winter weather advisory, and that's to kind of include that potential for an icy glaze with that freezing fog or some light drizzle. Just keep an eye on that. But yeah, the temperature story today with a little bit of that sun peeking through, not too bad. 50 degrees at Central Park, 51 in Islip. We'll be into the mid and upper 40s from Clinton and Sussex, Poughkeepsie, Monticello getting into the 40s. But it's really been a parade of storms. We've been on the warmer side for us. We get another wave after tonight to come through on Thursday, another push of wet weather on Saturday. This is after a dry midnight. That's the good news. But it is this system all tied to the very powerful storm that will be affecting the Pacific coast. That's going to be the big change maker for us and bring back the chill. But as I mentioned, just a chance to pick up some light snow north northern counties overnight tonight, but it's another round of some chilly rain, mainly overnight. That snow won't amount to much. Should be out by tomorrow morning, but we do hang on to that cloud cover. Again, cloudy skies, but dry for midnight. That's still on track. Midnight temperatures around 42. So it is going to be mild up until the end of the year. 50 on Friday, looking dry. Saturday and Sunday, not so much. That's that big system coming on by. But look at what it does to our temperatures starting off the first full week of the new year in the 30s. All right, 5:18, that's your 10-day. How about traffic? What's going on, Adele?
A few things to keep in mind if you are heading out there. First up, C Street will be running on a modified weekday schedule for the remainder of the week. All other ferries are in great shape, running on a regular weekday schedule. 22 eastbound New Providence Road out to Mountain Avenue still shut down for that early morning accident. If you're heading further east here, we've also got this ongoing accident on the Prospect Expressway westbound right by exit 2. That's 4th Avenue. Expect to see at least a couple lanes blocked there. And also on the BQE now, westbound side, we've got a disabled car by exit 30, Flushing Avenue. That takes out a lane. Luckily, it doesn't seem to be causing too much of a heavy backup as of right now. Here's a live look outside now onto the Long Island Expressway. Westbound cars are coming towards you here. You can see definitely a few more headlights out there. Traffic still seems to be moving along just fine, though. And if you are going to be driving around, just keep in mind alternate side parking